Welcome back to another tutorial video for Symphony of War, the Nephilim Saga. I am Phil, the lead developer, and I want to thank you again if you are following this game's development. It means so much, and it really helps us push to the finish line here. So this is going to be a tutorial video about the class change system. And I will be doing videos about the classes in a bunch of separate videos. There's a whole bunch to get into here, but for now, just going to navigate the actual class change system. So we're in the organize home screen. This will probably change to get a little bit more condensed and simple, but for now, we're just going to go to squad operations and focus on Lindley's squad here. I've gone ahead and put 4 fresh recruits of all 4 of the base tier 1 classes. We've got a fighter, a bowman, a medic, and a militia in our squad, and they are fresh recruits, so they don't really have experience. So if I wanted to go to change class and go to Antonin here, who's a fresh fighter, I want you to look at this thing right here, CP. This is class points, and this will determine whether or not this particular unit is ready to upgrade. I do have cheats available, so I'm just going to go ahead and level him up, and I filled up his bar to full. You'll notice now a bunch of classes became available for him. And we've got, and fighter actually has the most class changes available, so you'll see 9 here. So we've got soldier, spearman. Let's say that we want to choose between soldier and spearman. Antonin happens to have enough strength, 28, to upgrade to both of them. Because you can see the requirements for soldier and spearman are 21 for spearman, 25 for soldier. They also require iron, 1 iron each. If we go to cavalier, we see we require 1 iron and 1 horse. And then the crossbowman requires 2 iron, but no strength. Right? So the archer requires some strength, but no resources. And then if we want to upgrade to the apprentice here, we do not have enough magic. We only have 4 on Antonin, and we require 10 and 1 gem. Here, we don't have enough skill to do any of the light classes. So we're just looking at pure brawn here with Antonin. So I'm going to go ahead and give him the soldier. Actually, let me slow down here. You click on soldier, it'll show you the stat upgrades that you will get. And it'll also kind of explain here on the bottom with a little help tip here, like what particularly these classes do. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade him to a soldier, the tier 2 heavy infantry class. So now all he can do, let me go back to him. All he can do now is downgrade himself down to a fighter because we just got to soldier. So I'm going to go ahead and cheat him to a lot of stats here. Okay, we still don't have enough strength to do any of these upgrades. That's fine. Tier 3 upgrades are a little bit later on, so... Okay, now we have enough strength. I just leveled him up to 23. Leveled enough strength to get him to Zweihander. I'm going to keep going because champion is the best class ever. And there we go. 50 strength required, 1 iron and 2 obsidian. That's the dark ingot there. To become a champion. So that's our tier 3 class. On the bottom it says powerhouse heavy infantry executes a double attack against a single enemy. And we get a nice stat boost as well. So we're going to go ahead and... There's his tier 3 promotion. And he can actually continue to upgrade, but only in one direction. There is an item called a proof of merit. And that is to embrace your destiny, become who you are is life's greatest purpose. So what that will do, I'm going to go ahead and max him out. And he can upgrade to a gold version of himself. But what happens is... And he is now locked into that class. But by turning golden, he got a 25% stat boost in HP, magic, skill, and strength, and weapon power as well. So he is just an absolute apex of heavy infantry now that I've used the Proof of Merit. Proof of Merit, they're kind of easier to find than you would think, even though they're as valuable as they are. Usually it's a treasure chest somewhere in a tactical map or some kind of challenge. Well, you can also buy them in the shop if you're really lucky. If you find them, buy them. Buy every single one that you can. So he can't class change anymore. But that's fine. We don't really care because he is an absolute beast right now. If we go to the other tier 1 classes, you know, the bowman. Let's just make him the ultimate archer. And there we go. Now, I can also downgrade him back to tier 2 archer, and then again down to tier 1 bowman. He maintains all of his stats, nothing wonky happens, and you get back the resources that you allocated. So there's absolutely no risk. You can play around with the class change system as much as you want. Okay, and that will do it. One quick note, I guess the CP, you accumulate that through doing battle. XP is very fair in this game. You still get it if you're benched. But CP, you need to actually engage in battle to level up your class. It's a very, very important resource to accumulate. I want to mention there's 2 technology upgrades in the faction tree that actually help you with that. One of them is this. It helps you gain CP mastery faster. And then this professionalism, all of your new recruits start with all of your tier 1 classes fully CP. So then they can upgrade to tier 2 right away. Okay, that should do it for class change. Thank you again for listening, and take care.